So I played and ranked ever Deadpool and Wolverine game that has them playable. And the first one I played was the X-Men Madness in Murder World. It's the first X-Men game, and it's the worst game I have ever played. Next is Wolverine. While the gameplay is outdated and boring, it's the first game to give Wolverine some spotlight. Next is X-Men. Yes, it just named X-Men. And finally, a good X-Men game. The combat has the retro arcade vibe, and the graphics don't look bad at all. Next X-Men, Children of the Atom. They're finally cooked. It's miles better than anything that came before. And also the starting point for the Marvel vs. Capcom series, Marvel vs. Capcom. This game is incredible, and there are very better hour-long videos about why it's so great. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, same as before. Amazing. Next is easily one of the most underrated Marvel game of all time. X2 Wolverine Revenge. Man, to say this game was ahead of its time is an understatement. This easily is the best Wolverine storyline in any of his games. The graphics are outdated. Actually, the footage you see here is from a remaster of this game I'm working on. If I add a few new combos, this game will give X-Men Origins, Wolverine a run for its money, and Deadpool will finally have his first game appearance in X-Men Legends 2. But first, we gotta talk about X-Men Legends. Great game, better video, explain why it's great. Let's jump to finally Deadpool first game appearance. X-Men Legends 2. This game was the starting point for the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. This was peak and still is considered by many to be the best X-Men game. The numbers of characters and Deadpool feel surprisingly great. I say surprisingly because this is first game appearance, and the guns all feel really good. Great. I played most of the game as Wolverine and Deadpool. The graphic style has also aged gracefully. And that is the end of the part 1. The part 2 is where the real ranking begins. Also, if this video does great, the next part is gonna be better edited.